Shotgun, people! Yeah, more cops aren't in the hate. Texas. This happened in Keller, Texas. These two cops need to be tarred and feathered. I mean, it's... And you know what? They're not even getting fired. They demoted one, I think, from a sergeant. So, we're going to look at the video. Now, this is a New York Times article, and of course, they made this about white. This is not about white or Hispanic. This is about tyrannical government and no accountability. I know the freaking left-wing media loves their left-wing government, and they love their Democrats because they give them more protection so they can complete their lies, and then they can control the stupid sheep, and they're a arm of the government. I know they have this hand-in-hand relationship, but I'm telling you, this is not a color issue. This is a out-of-control, unaccountable government issue. It's not a training issue. It is a out-of-control, unaccountable government issue. We have a tyrannical government that we no longer control. They ignore the Constitution, and they look at you pesky citizens has nothing but something in their way for them to go out and earn their living and make money. It's absolutely outrageous that the American people have not stopped this yet. And the freaking Supreme Court don't want to hear shit, and the lower courts don't want to hear anything, and the DAs don't want to charge these cops. And then they want to act all surprised when cops are getting shot in the head. And everybody's like, oh, they're heroes. They didn't do anything. These cops are not freaking heroes. They're tyrants. They're mafia blue pirates. It's outrageous how we've lost control and how the police have lost respect for the public. So in the lawsuit, they're accusing all kind of things. And they're suing both these cops in here. But what's funny is the cops' internal affairs division, Keller Police Department, did an internal affairs mission, and the officer faces two allegations of misconduct. Arresting an individual for an offense not committed, because he didn't commit any damn offense, and making an illegal search. And I'm not sure which one the illegal search is. But let's take a look at this video, because this video is out-freaking-rageous. This is a traffic stop on August 15, 2020. Outrageous. This is the car in question. Cops following him. I might add, looks like he's following him too damn close and violating the law himself. Of course, we don't get to go around and write cops, even though they have video where we can catch them. Guy pulls up, makes a complete stop. He lets another car go. He stops completely. Again, this is government collecting taxes, looking at you pesky sheep citizen has nothing but revenue. Some way for me to justify my paycheck, my pension, my great benefits. I have a job, and you pesky citizens is just a way to make sure I have job security. So this guy does a complete stop, gives a signal, and makes a turn and still gets pulled over. He says he went wide. Let's see this wide turn. Wow, that really looked dangerous and wild. Man, it's a good thing we got police out there. Good thing we got the blue line out there protecting us and keeping us safe. Protecting and serving the shit out of us. Look at this dangerous left turn that the police had to take enforcement action. Activate their lights and pull this pesky citizen over to give him a ticket. Wow, that was a dangerous turn. Man, look, this cop enters the intersection before this car clears it and almost hits his car. Anybody want to guess who's more danger here? Is this guy who stopped and made a turn with his signal of danger, or is this cop who stops and then pulls into the intersection before this car can even get through? Oh, no. The cop's a good guy, Rick. Why are you always picking on the cops that are there to serve us? They're all heroes.
Dispatch 320 traffic. 300 block of River Dance.
So this cop, right away to me, first of all, he gets the Pussy Award for the cheesiest freaking stop I've ever seen. I mean, really? A wide turn that's not marked. There's no lines. He didn't go over a line. The turn looked perfectly normal to me. The turn looked a lot better than you. And he's going to stop this guy. And now his whole attitude is like he's really like in control and nervous. Watch him go to his gun because this guy rolls up his window. So I got to get my car open. I got to stop. I got to put my radio down. I got to be ready to jump out. Oh, this is very dangerous, very dangerous. This guy could be like a mass terrorist. He made an illegal turn. I got to be careful. He jumps out the car. Quick, speeding to the rescue. I'm protecting and serving you people. Look, scratching his bald head. Oh, I'm sorry. He's got about as much hair as I do. All right, so he's scratching his head. Everything's fine. He's got to make sure he looks good on camera. And watch his reaction when this guy rolls up his window. Uh-oh. Unsnap the holster and goes to the gun. Immediately. Really, dude? I mean, really? This car is not your typical gangster, I just did a drive-by shooting car. This is not your neighborhood to where people are coming out shooting you. And this guy is freaking panicking and going for his gun already.
320, go and send me a unit when you got available.
Send me a unit. I need some backup. This pesky citizen had the balls to roll up his window. Maybe there was a wasp. Maybe he didn't want hot air. Maybe he wanted to turn on the air conditioner because he was parked in the sun. Maybe there's 1,000 reasons. But you know what? This offended the blue line. This offended the protect and serve. This offended all the great officers out there who are heroes. And you can't offend them. Because you know what happens? They'll threaten to take you to jail. They'll search you. They will handcuff you. They will treat you like shit so you can ask a question and they can say, oh, you resisted. Now I got me an arrest. Woo, man, I'm a tough guy.
Hey, roll your window back down.
What's up?
My name is Sergeant Shimanek, Keller Police Department. The reason being stopped today.
My name is Sergeant Dumb Shit. What do you say? Sergeant Sloppy? I couldn't hear his name.
What's up?
My name is Sergeant Shimanek, Keller Police Department. The reason being stopped today. You made a wide right.
So this guy is a sergeant. Now remember, people will be out here saying he needs more training. His agency not only trained him, hired him, they promoted him to sergeant and supervisor. This is the guy that responds when you ask for a supervisor when another officer is acting like a freaking idiot. This is who comes to help you. I mean, this is how we have lost our police department. It's freaking crazy.
Term, you turn from 1709 to 377. Any reason why you're rolling your window up when I walk up to this car?
Because I fucking can. Because it's not against the law. Any reason you got your hand on your gun because you're a freaking scared pussy? Is there any reason you got to threaten me with a fucking gun because I made a turn that you didn't like? Is there any reason for that, Officer fucking Friendly?
No, sir.
You've been driving it down for the past mile.
I just rolled it up.
All right, step out of the car for me.
So now you piss me off. Now I'm going to get you out of the car. I'm going to pat you down, and I'm going to see if I can't get you to resist so I can arrest you. Because I'm going to show you what happens when you piss me off. Because I am a hero. I'm an officer in blue. I'm here to protect and serve you.
Step out. Do not shut that window. Open it now. Step out. Right.
Guy's rolling up his window before he gets out of the car. Why can't he do that? Maybe he doesn't want your dumb ass searching, sticking your hand in there. So, does he draw a gun right here? I wasn't watching. I think he does. Does he draw his freaking gun? I can't tell if he has a gun out or not. This guy hasn't done jack shit. He never even rolled up his window the whole way.
Face that direction.
All right, maybe
face that direction. Put your hands right here behind your back.
Guys, cooperative. Put your hands behind your back. Face that away. So, because you piss me off, I'm going to show you who's in charge, you little freaking pesky citizen. I'm going to show you this is my highway and my world, and you're just visiting. Wow. Rick, why are you always picking on the cops? They do a good job, and they're there to help. You're a freaking idiot.
Don't move. Do you understand?
So, happens that this guy's dad is driving by. Now, how many of you dads out there would see your son getting handcuffed and might act like this guy? His actions are what I call totally reasonable, appropriate, and no way, shape, or form out of hand. And he gets pepper sprayed, tackled, and arrested. Watch these cops earning the hate. I'm sorry, protecting and serving the shit out of you.
Why are you acting so suspicious?
Why are you acting so suspicious? New crime. If I don't have anything, I say you're acting suspicious. I'll handcuff you, search you, and see if I can arrest you. See if I can resist you. I'll show you who's boss. I'll put my hands all over you. I'll make you sorry for offending me, because I'm out here getting paid good money not to be offended.
Well, what, you're rolling your window up when I'm walking up on scene for a routine traffic stop. Ain't nothing going on.
Routine. If it's so fucking routine, why were you going for your gun and why are you dragging him out and handcuffing him? Oh, well, Rick, the guy rolled up his window. Really? That's your excuse for doing this? And well, this ain't even it. This ain't even good enough. Now this cop's gonna get offended more because his dad stops. Watch this.
You roll your window up. What does that look like to me?
I mean, I'm just rolling it up because it's for my safety.
For your safety?
Yeah. Nothing. I rolled up my window.
Take off.
That's my dad.
Back off. He's going to his gun again. Man, this cop is freaking. And you know what? Guess what? The agency didn't get rid of him. The agency just demoted him. So he still has his benefits, his retirement, his job. He still gets to go out here and do this exact same thing, except now he's not a sergeant. Instead, he'll call a sergeant like himself, because he got promoted, right? You think he's the only sergeant that got promoted that thinks this way? Not no, but hell no. So when he does something, he'll call another sergeant.
Dad.
No, sir. Yeah.
I rolled up my window.
320, give me a unit code now.
Give me a unit code now. This guy is the scaredest freaking pussy. I think I see a little shit stains here. He shit his pants because another car came up on his stop. What a freaking pussy, dude. I don't even know where Keller's at, but if I go through there, I sure as hope I don't fucking look at you because you might shit your fucking pants. I look pretty intimidating. What a freaking pussy.
And he got mad because I rolled up my window.
Step right here.
So now when I manhandle you in front of your dad, I can see if I can push you around. Maybe I can get your dad to come out and I can arrest him. See, if you show me the man, I can show you the crime. And if there isn't a crime, I can make the man commit a crime because I'm officer safety. I got to be careful. I got to protect myself. Officer safety. I was in fear of my safety. I needed backup. I needed my gun. It's all you pesky citizens. You're just everywhere, and I have to be officer safety. Out freaking raging. This video, it really, really pisses me the fuck off. And I don't know if you can tell.
I rolled it up.
Separate your feet.
Now I'm going to have you spread your feet. I'm going to start giving you freaking orders. I want to manhandle you and make you think that you're a criminal. I'm going to put you on a hot fucking car because I can. Because I'm officer friendly. I'm sorry, I'm sergeant friendly. And I can do what the hell I want. Guess what? I won't even get fired. I won't even get fired when I treat you like shit and do shit like this.
Well, that's what happened, huh?
Yeah.
You're about to be arrested for blocking the roadway.
So now we have a new crime. This all started because this guy made a wide turn. Everybody saw how dangerous it was in a video. Now we have a guy that's blocking the roadway. Notice the traffic backed up. Where's the big red truck when he's blocking traffic? That's okay. No, that's okay. It's only a crime when this guy stops because his son's getting arrested around the corner from his house. Why is this guy not allowed to stop and ask what's wrong? Well, Rick, officer safety, he could be a bad guy. He could he could pull out a gun and shoot. He could if and buts and coconuts. Of course you can come up with all this bullshit. You can't live your life running around shooting everybody because you're freaking scared of your own shadow. This is outrageous.
You don't park and get out.
I rolled
Park and get out.
I rolled
Park
up
over there.
You said I can. It's my right.
You are interfering with my job. You need to go park over there.
You are interfering. Oh, now I got a new crime. I got this guy, crime for rolling up his window, and now this guy is parking in the roadway and interfering. What a freaking punk.
I rolled up my window like you said. It was my right to roll up my window.
No, it's not.
No, it's not your right to roll up your window. The cop just told him he can't. It's not his right to roll up his window.
I rolled up my window like you said. It was my right to roll up my window.
No, it's not.
No, it's not your right. So, I guess in Keller, Texas, there are new laws that you're not allowed to roll up your window. Freaking perfect. Is there a law that I can roll it down? No, can't roll it down. Is there a law that I can scratch my head? No, you can't scratch your head. It might be in fear of my safety. Can I reach for my... No, you can't reach for anything. I'll shoot you. What the fuck, people? When are people gonna stop putting up with this shit from these fucking cops? Man, I hate fucking cops more and more every freaking day I watch this shit.
320 got in the back up and around. Do you have any weapons on you?
No, sir.
No, I got protection of safety. Got any weapons on you? Why would I have a weapon? Well, because you roll up your window and you made a turn. Both those lead me to believe it would lead a reasonable and prudent officer, with my experience in sergeant stripes, to believe that you might have weapons. You're a dangerous guy, dude. Who the hell goes around making turns and rolling up their window? Freaking stupid, pesky citizens asking dumb questions. Probably should have just threw them on the ground right there. Officer safety.
All right.
So Dad
Is your ID
goes,
in your wallet?
parks at home, parks in
Why
a
on
legal
earth
spot.
are you acting like this?
I'm just nervous, man.
Look,
Okay, I'm
it was a
sorry.
routine traffic stop.
Routine. How many times have we heard cops say, well, it's not routine? So on routine traffic stops, Mr. Sergeant Officer Friendly Dumbass, on routine traffic stops, do you normally draw your gun and call for backup? Oh, well, it wasn't routine when you rolled up his window. Oh, so the criteria from routine to not routine as the guy rolls up his window? That changes it? What a freaking idiot! What are you putting in the water in Keller, Texas?
All right. I've never met you before.
Yes, I know.
And then the first thing you do is you roll up your window like that. Okay.
I thought it was allowed, so we can roll up my window and hand out my license to you.
How do you think it would look to me if you're rolling up your window when you walk?
Guess what? I don't give a fuck what it looks like to you. And neither does the courts. And neither does the law, you fucking idiot. Oh, this cop is a arrogant asshole punk. Pulling over people for a freaking turn and turning it into arrest of a father in front of his kid, a handcuffing and searching of a guy who made an illegal turn. And it wasn't even illegal in my book. I think the stop was fucking bullshit.
Walk up.
I guess suspicious a little bit.
Suspicious.
So this cop approaches on a public sidewalk that he pays for, I might add, when he pays his fucking property taxes. He walks up on a public sidewalk and stands here and does not interfere at all. And what does he get for being a fucking pesky citizen? He gets pepper sprayed, tackled, handcuffed, and arrested. Out freaking rageous.
So it's even more suspicious, right? You've been cruising. It's a hot day. You've been cruising around with your window down.
Yes, sir.
And the first thing I do when I walk up is you roll your window up.
Yes, sir.
Then I say, step out of the car, and then you proceed to roll your window up all the way, and I can
Well,
no
was
longer
told
see you.
I can roll my window and then shut the door and lock it. That's
By who?
what I was told.
By who?
My dad.
Okay.
By the law.
Because you freaking crazy ass cops are all fucking stupid, and it's probably smart to lock your freaking door so you guys don't be reaching in and grabbing shit that you shouldn't be doing. I'm gonna lock my fucking door. As a matter of fact, my car locks the doors automatically when I start driving. Are you gonna write me a ticket for that? Is that suspicious? Because my car locks the doors when I put it in drive? Why don't you take it up with a car manufacturer? What a freaking idiot this cop is. And they kept him on the force. And they promoted him to sergeant before this. This is their qualification to be sergeant in Keller, Texas.
All the government.
Okay.
Guy standing here, not bothering anybody, video recording on a public sidewalk.
When you're doing that, you're taking away. I can't see anything. Apart from the fact it's rude. It's rude.
It's rude. Now we get to the meat of the problem. So it isn't illegal. It's just rude. And you can't be rude to me because I have power. I have limited immunity. I am the fucking police with a badge and a gun, and I'll arrest you and your fucking dad if you're rude to me. Out freaking rageous.
Is it not? I'm trying to have a conversation with you. You roll up the
You're
window.
trying to have a conversation? Really? You ripped me out of my car and handcuffed me in front of my dad and fucking searched me? And now you want to have a conversation? Suck my dick, bitch. Man, what a fucking punk.
Oh.
Here comes Second Officer Friendly to the
And-
rescue. Oh my God. This guy's coming up. Damn, man. Sergeant's calling for cover. It must be something serious. Must be in a fight. Somebody must have hit him. This cop doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't know this guy's just fucking being a dick.
I'm trying to do my job, and now you're taking away. Just watch him.
Watch him. Watch him. Sergeant says, watch him. Man, this could have been a pregnant woman in labor about to have a baby wanting an ambulance. And this guy yelled, watch him, and this guy went to his gun. Notice as soon as he says, watch him, he immediately goes to his gun. Now, that's probably a little bit normal because, this guy doesn't know what's going on. He's got a sergeant here telling him, watch him, and he's calling for cover like a pussy on the radio. This cop's probably thinking, man, what's going on? Somebody threatened you? You're in a fight? What's going on? And then he yells, watch him. So the hand on the gun is reasonable for this guy, but it's all predicated on this freaking idiot.
Yep. But yet, arrest him.
Arrest him. Really? What just happened? What the hell did this guy just do from here to arrest him?
Yep. But yet, arrest him.
Arrest him. Now, this cop won't get in trouble. And this is where policy is, and I talk about this. Most policy is you can disagree or failure to follow an order from a supervisor if you know or reasonably think it's an unlawful order. So if this cop said, shoot him, do you think this guy would shot him? He's standing there with a camera. In this day and age, maybe. But I'm going to guess he wouldn't have shot him. Why? Because he's responsible if he shoots him. But some agencies have a policy, and I don't know what the hell Keller does if they're promoting assholes like this. They probably have a policy. When you're given an order by a superior, you cannot disregard it. And if you do, you'll be fired. As soon as he says arrest him, this guy's like, no problem. It's no different than a Nazi saying, throw that Jew in the oven and burn him. Yes, sir. No problem. Whatever you tell me. Out freaking rageous.
For blocking the roadway.
Arrest him. What? For blocking the roadway. So blocking the roadway is now an arrestable offense. Now in Texas, our fucking legislator have all traffic violations as misdemeanors. And since you can arrest for a misdemeanor, technically a cop can arrest you for freaking not using a turn signal. That is outrageous to me, and it's freaking stupid, and I can't believe Texas has gone to this liberal left-wing bullshit. You know what? Even in California, we can't arrest somebody for traffic violations. We cannot do it. You can tell us to pack sand, fuck you, go to hell. All I can do is give you a ticket. Now, if you don't sign the ticket, it becomes a misdemeanor. Then I can arrest you. But as long as you sign the ticket, I cannot arrest you for traffic violations. In Texas, this guy's getting arrested because he stopped in a fucking roadway. This guy's getting arrested because he rolled up his window. Out freaking rageous.
Yep. Sit down right here. Sit down right here. Sit down. Sit down.
So now, gonna throw the guy on a hot car. Didn't he just say it's hot outside today? He's leaning him on a car, a hot car. Now he's gonna set him on a hot road. Rick is a tree. Now, Sergeant offended, Mr. I own the world. This is my fucking world and you're just visiting, is gonna go over and tell the guy to pepper spray him in the face.
You stopped right here in the middle of the roadway.
You got this on video. This guy's arresting me for just standing here.
Now they're going to break his phone to show him, you know what? If you piss me off, I'm going to trash your phone.
And now he's taking my phone away.
Now he grabs him by the neck. Physical force because a guy was standing on a sidewalk videotaping his son getting arrested because his son rolled up the window. Rick, he wasn't arrested. He was just detained. I'll have some idiot cop come here try to argue terminology. Look, the guy's in handcuffs. He was already searched. He was ripped out of his car. I don't care what the law says. That's arrested. You can say it's a detention when I let you go, and that's what cops do. As soon as I let you go, oh, you weren't arrested, you were just detained. That's fucking legal mumbo-jumbo bullshit. When you put handcuffs on somebody and you search them, they're freaking arrested. They're in your custody. If this guy gets hurt right now, he is in this cop's custody. He is under the care, custody, and control of this cop. Anything happens to this guy right now, it's the cop's fault because the cop put him in this position against his will. So don't come here with this bullshit trying to tell me, well, Ricky was just detained. And this sergeant even says it.
Dude, oh my God. Dude, what is
Now I'm going to have other people come here and tell me, Rick, it's legal to resist arrest if it's an unlawful arrest. Well, you're a freaking idiot because if you fight with the cops, you're going to lose. And this guy, this is an unlawful arrest. This guy should not have been arrested. But he's going to get arrested. He's going to get pepper sprayed. He's going to get fucked. He's going to have to pay bail. He's going to jail. He's being humiliated in front of his son and in front of his neighborhood. And he's getting all this shit. Why? Because he walked up on a public sidewalk, and this cop is a tyrant, freaking needs to be tarred and feathered in the streets of Keller. And this freaking asshole is causing all this over a window and a turn that wasn't even illegal in my book. Out freaking rageous. Spray him. Here, Sergeant. This sergeant's really good about giving orders. Don't you roll up that window, roll down that window, get out of my car, put your hands behind your back. Don't you mess with me. You're rude to me. Arrest him. Pepper spray him. Man, this sergeant is giving out more orders here than I probably gave out in a 20-year fucking career in the military. Are you kidding me? This guy is a freaking idiot. Guess what? Keller Police Department thought he was top of the line. They made him sergeant. And I'll have some other idiot here saying, he needs more training. Yeah, he needs more accountability. He needs to be in freaking jail for assault, for unlawful detention, for false imprisonment. That's what needs to fucking happen.
I'm not even doing anything.
So we're holding him down and pepper spraying him. Why? Because I'm pissed at you and you didn't listen to me. And I'm going to show you what happens when you don't treat my blue uniform, my hero blue uniform, with hero respect. This is what happens to you. You freaking tax-paying, homeowner, pesky citizen. People, I'm telling you, man, it's freaking coming, and I'm gonna freaking rejoice when it happens. Let me tell you.
Get that over here. Let's get behind the back.
More units. More units. We don't have enough to beat the shit and pepper spray this guy. We got a guy on the street handcuffed who didn't do shit. And we need more government. Because more government is always better. Oh, yeah, more is better, right?
What the heck, man? Stop!
He's still pepper spraying him, man. Just putting that shit directly in his eyes. I think this guy's violating policy because you're not supposed to pepper spray somebody that close to their eyes. You can do eye damage from the pressure out of the pepper spray coming out. I mean, even if you did air that close out of a pressure can, it could damage the eye. So this cop ought to be civilly sued for that in my book.
Stay away! Stay away!
So now they're yelling. It's not enough they were yelling at this guy. Then they started yelling at his dad. Now they're yelling at this guy in the neighborhood. See, this right here, if I was doing my movie of people fight back, this is when the entire neighborhood, which happens in a ghetto, they know how to freaking defend their neighborhood. These cops wouldn't do this shit by themselves in the ghetto. They'd have 15, 20 people surround their ass, throwing shit at them, knocking them out. But they've even been lucky in the ghetto because they haven't started dragging them away, stealing their guns and tying them up and handcuffing them to the back of cars and riding around the street and dragging their ass behind a car. It's coming. In my movie, everyone in their house comes out right now and handcuffs these two cops and beats the shit out of them, takes their guns and lights their car on fire. That's my movie scene when the citizens fight back.
323, horses good. What is this about? Ross, can you check my phone? Hey, stay away, sir. Sir, stay away.
Stay away. We'll arrest you too. We'll pepper spray you. Don't you mess with the blue line. We're heroes. And if you don't treat us like such, this is what you get. Yeah.
Back off. Video from the corner.
Stay away.
Video from the corner.
Stay away.
Video from the corner.
Not going anywhere, buddy.
What the heck, man?
This is horseshit, buddy.
So fucking outrageous.
We'll get you off it as soon as they get you these cuffs.
You see this little tab right here? Ha ha ha. You know what that means? That means an officer was killed. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Rick, you should. I can't believe you were a cop. Ha ha ha. If it was up to me, all you motherfuckers would be wearing one of those all the time until you learn how to fucking treat citizens. Fucking so fed up with government.
That was totally unnecessary. Oh, man.
Sir, please move back to the corner. If you have any questions, we'll talk to you in a minute.
25 feet back, I'm fine.
This guy's like, I'm 25 feet high. Good for you. See, this is what we need. We need more fucking people out here doing this. You people need to start coming to your neighbor and your fellow citizens rescue when these thugs, these gang members with badges are freaking abusing people. Citizens need to start pushing back on these fucking thugs and punks and tyrants.
I got you, my friend.
Riverdale's way.
What are you guys, nuts? You did nothing.
This guy has to watch his dad beat and pepper sprayed by the cops. But Rick, the cops are your friends and they're here to help. Yeah, you're a freaking idiot. This guy has to watch his neighbor be abused, molested, violated, violence, hit, punched, handcuffed, kneeled on, pepper sprayed in the face while your hands are behind your back. All in the name of protecting and serving. Man, we just need more cops, man. They're all heroes, Rick. This is an isolated incident. Yeah, we never see this. This is isolated, Rick. Yeah, okay.
Sir, do you have any weapons or anything on you today?
I don't have anything on me.
Okay.
We'll see this shit on the 6 o'clock news, my friend.
Let me ask for weapons, because later when I'm testifying on how I was in fear of my life, you heard me ask him if he had weapons. So that's why I was in fear, because I don't know if he has weapons. He could have had a gun. He could have had a tank in his pocket. I don't know. Sometimes these guys have nuclear weapons. So I had to ask him because I was fear of my life. Freaking pussies.
Man, my eyes are on fire.
Yes, sir. We'll get you medics in just a second to treat.
They intentionally, in my book, do not give this guy medical. Most cops carry around a spray bottle with water, and they will spray it in the guy's eyes to rinse the salt out. Done it many times, throwing pepper spray incidents to help the guy out before the ambulance gets there. These guys don't do shit. Not only do they not do shit, they throw him in a car, and now the sergeant, who hasn't given out enough orders the guy to take him to jail, and they'll flush him out of the jail. In my book, he intentionally did that to create more pain and discomfort on a ride to jail. Absolutely outrageous. My guess is he violated policy. If Keller doesn't have a policy that officers must render first aid anytime pepper spray is used immediately after the scene is secure, then they got some shit policy, and the people of that city ought to be pissed, because that ought to be the policy.
Your eyes.
Oh. Dude, give me a towel for my eyes or something. This is crazy.
We're gonna stand you up, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
This guy's a father in his fucking neighborhood and didn't do anything wrong. And people that aren't offended about this and people that are going to defend these fucking cops, you guys are the fucking problem.
All right, we're gonna walk to the vehicle. We're gonna get the AC on your face.
You're gonna have to give me a towel.
We'll do that as soon as you get you in the vehicle.
Ross, grab my phone, would you?
I got it.
No, sir, that's evidence. Do not touch that.
No, sir, that's not. See, he's still not finished giving out orders. This is still his fucking world, and everybody's going to bow to his authority one way or the other. He'll arrest the whole fucking neighborhood. Don't touch that phone. It's evidence. You know what that means? That means we're going to take it and break it, and then when he gets it back, he's going to have to file a claim and fight to get it back, and we'll break his phone, and that way he can't store the video, and maybe we'll destroy it enough to where the video of us being assholes can't be seen. What a freaking jerk.
What's your issue, young man?
This guy's, what's your issues, young man? This guy, good for you, dude. And he's an old guy. Good for him, man. He's like, fuck cops.
Boy.
Oh, listen to the poor cops. He's out of breath. Rick, being a policeman's hard, and it's really tough, and it's dangerous. Shut up with that stupid shit.
We have 2 males detained. OC deployed on 1.
2 males detained. OC on 1. Oh, man. Man, everybody's on the radio. Damn, that's Sergeant, man. He doesn't play around. He's out there arresting bad guys. He's pepper spraying the public. Man, he's good. I want to be a sergeant like him when I grow up.
Sir, everyone please stand up. You are not under arrest.
Oh, now he's not under arrest. I've been handcuffed out of my car, leaned on a hot car, searched, sat on the ground, and you beat the shit out of my dad. But I'm not arrested. Oh, okay, well, that's good to know. Because shit, I thought I was arrested. Well, you don't know what you're talking about, pesky citizen. You haven't been arrested. Just shut up and get in my car now, and I'm gonna lock you in a hot car handcuff. But you're not arrested. See, we're still friends. I'm officer friendly. I'm here to help.
You are not under arrest.
Yes, sir.
We're talking over here in the AC, okay? Well, it's made it just like that, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. All right.
Oh, look, Rick, how nice he's being. He's calling him sir. Oh, ain't that nice? Shit, that's just, well, you know what? Everything's okay then. He was polite. If I shoot you and say, please, sir, don't bleed out. Don't die, please, sir. Please, sir, don't die from your wounds. Everything will be okay because I'm polite, right? Wow, look at that Texas flag, the American flag. It is a great country. Freedom. Freedom. Except in Keller, when you have Keller police out there, Keller sergeants who are promoted, Keller police that promotes people like this. This is the requirement to be a sergeant in Keller, Texas. Wow.
I'm going to talk to these officers. We're going to get things sorted out. I'll be right back with you, okay? I'm going to turn the AC all the way up, okay?
You got water bottle?
It'll take me a minute to get to you, okay? Let me turn the AC up first, all right?
Notice the military bag. Notice the military helmet. Notice the military magazine, the first aid. Man, this guy been wanting to be in the military his entire life. And now he's a policeman and he gets to carry all the cool camo shit. Because, you know, out here when you're hiding, you might need camo. So, look. So, in the United States, the military can't treat citizens bad. So we just make the police an occupying military. Wow. Sleep safe.
All right, here's what I got.
Oh, here's what I got. So we got one out-of-control testosterone fucking maniac explaining it to this guy. Who thinks this guy's going to be like the voice of reason and go, wow, man, that seems a little aggressive. I mean, what? This guy will be like, why didn't you break his arm? Why didn't you sick the dog on him? Why didn't you run him over with your car? Who thinks this guy is going to be the voice of reason? Are you fucking kidding me?
Make a stop on this kid here. The moment I make a stop on him, he's been cruising with his window down the whole time. I walk up, he rolls the window up.
Actually, he didn't roll his window all the way up. He left a crack to talk to you and hold it. He was probably fearful of you, which this entire incident absolutely justifies his fear was reasonable. If I'm going through Keller, I guarantee you my doors will be locked and my windows will be up. You fucking cops are out of control in Keller, Texas. This is outrageous. You can go watch the rest of this video. It's on a police compilation here. I'm telling you, man, this video got me so pissed. I mean, it's bad enough when cops are killing people that they shouldn't kill. But usually when they're doing it, the people are kind of out there committing crimes and doing all this stupid shit. So it's still wrong and it still pisses me off. But these guys didn't do anything wrong. This kid made a lawful turn in my book and he rolled up his fucking window part way. And his dad walked over on a sidewalk. And this is what happens in America. And then I got idiots coming here saying, Rick, why are you always picking on the cops? This isolated incident. Cops are our friends. They're the blue line. They're heroes. Freaking whatever, people. Wake the fuck up. Well, in that there, man, fucking this video pissed me off. This one pissed me off almost as much as this one right here that I'm going to do next, where this guy is running a business and these cops come down on him. And this, I'm going to talk about this when I go live today. But anyway, all right, we'll end that there.